What's up, guys? Welcome back. As always, I am the Crater Destroyer, and today we have a brief introduction to True Draco. So, let's go ahead and look them up. True Draco. Okay, so here we have the lineup starts with Metaltron 12, and the True Kings, which are technically also part of the True King, True Draco archetype. So it's kind of weird there, but you don't normally play these in any way, shape, or form. So the main cards from this archetype are Agnimazid, Mariamne, Lithosachem. It was actually banned for a very long time. It just recently came off a while ago. It's been helping dinosaurs a ton, so cool. Barastos, if you pop it, it summons a level 9, one of these guys. It's pretty cool. Masterpiece, it was for a long time True Draco's main boss monster. It became unaffected by 2 out of the 3 summoning types, and it popped a monster on field. Or was it just a card? It was really broken, honestly. Masterpiece, the True Draco Slayer. This card is not very good in True Draco. Same with True King. It's in Draco Slayer. It's an okay card. It does not hold much energy with either Draco or King, though. So I'm gonna put that out there. Dynamite Knight, very important card to the strategy. Drat the Third, so this card is basically never played. Also, I'm going to build up a little bit on what Dynamite does. So what Dynamite does is when your opponent activates a card, in response you chain this, and then you get a True Draco or True King continuous trap from your deck. And you can either activate it or add it to your hand. Very good card. Ignis Heat, also staple in the True Draco archetype. I'm sorry if I'm saying too much. Okay, so this and Dynamite have basically some same summoning condition. This whole True Draco archetype, anyway, relies on using continuous spells and traps to tribute them instead of monsters. So pretty cool there. So what Ignis Heat does is basically you chain it to anything, basically, and then you get a True Draco or True King continuous spell from your deck. Basically same as Dynamite, just replace Trap with Spell. Pretty easy. Majesty Maiden, the True Draco Caster. Okay, so this card, while it doesn't have True Draco in the name, it is a True Draco card. It is pretty much a staple. There are some people who don't play it, but most do. So what this does is it's the same as Dynamite Knight and Ignis, except instead it adds a True Draco or True King to your hand. A monster, sorry. Yeah, so that's cool. Okay. Calamities, or as they call them in the OCG, VFD. This card's really broken. It's not just True Kings who abuse this, it's basically every archetype that can make it, because it's just that broken. Yeah, you should probably understand why True Kings are played. It's for this. Okay? This is not really played in True Draco. I don't think it's played in True King either. Heritage, staple 3 of. It draws you cards. It allows you to tribute summon on your opponent's turn. Very good. Wait, no, sorry. It's during your main phase. That's the traps. I'm sorry. Okay. Disciples, same tribute effect as Heritage, except what this one does is it shuffles things into the deck and then from your graveyard and then draws. So pretty interesting there. Also, when these 2 are popped, they can pop a spell or trap. Pretty interesting. Diagram, very good card. You pop a card, add a True Draco monster or True King for dinos and stuff. True King's Return, a very powerful card. So basically just summon a card from your graveyard. And then also during your opponent's main phase. Very good. Tribute summon using this, I believe. Or no, just tribute summon. Doesn't even say using this. It's really broken. And when it's popped, you can destroy a monster on the field. Very good. Same for the destroy effect and the pop effect. for this. The only difference is instead of summoning a card from the graveyard, this one instead destroys your stuff to make your opponent's stuff weaker. So pretty interesting. So what does the core normally look like? You play Dynamite Knight, obviously. You play Ignis Heat. You play Majesty Maiden. You play Heritage as a 3 of. You play Disciples as a 3 of. You play Diagram at whatever it's at, the maximum amount you can. Just max out on it. Apocalypse, I've seen builds play less than 3, but I think just so you have targets for Dynamite and it's not really a brick, you can also distribute for your other stuff. I don't think it should be cut down, really. So I think it's good where it is. Okay? Metaltron isn't played very often. I'm just going to say. I have seen people play it, but it's just not very good historically. Now, you do also play some of the other cards, such as some of the Monarch spells or traps, mostly just Monarch, Erupt, and Stormforth. I've seen people play. Okay. Stormforth, you contribute to your opponent's stuff to get one of your monsters on the field. Very good, very good. You don't play any of the other ones, really. You only play Stormforth and Erupt. So pretty important there. Erupt is basically just skill drain. Very good card. Okay. Skill drain. Okay. So I'm just building a variation of True Draco, I suppose you could say. It's just kind of the basic build. You can mess around with it, change a few cards, but this is how the deck is built normally, standard-ish kind of list. You can add cards you like. You can add floodgates that you think are absolutely nuts. This is just kind of the standard. The golden standard, I'd say. Okay, you also want more floodgates because this deck kind of relies on that. Duality is actually a very big card for this deck. Pot of Duality. This is a huge card for the deck. Desires is interesting. Some people choose not to run it, some people do. So I'll just leave it up for this. Demise. Card of Demise. This card. Oof. Guys. You have to play it. It's True Draco. You can't not play True Draco. That's just kind of how the deck works. It's really standard. Okay? You want your searchers for, diagram. So you want terraforming, you want set rotation, all of the above. So you might ask, what do you play for set rotation? Well, that's actually a really good question. Not gonna lie. Okay. Set rotation, I'll play it. You know what? Yeah, so I will max out on Mystic Mine, because this deck is a lot slower than other decks. So Mystic Mine will come in handy quite often. It is a powerful floodgate. You know what? Not even gonna lie. Very powerful card. Okay, for when you go second, there's Mystic Mine. I'm going to put in Ash Blossoms. I'm going to put in, let's see, Nibiru. Yeah, that could also just be the side deck. Whatever you guys kind of like. This could also be something like Dark Ruler No More. It really does go up to what you guys like. This deck is known for basically playing floodgates, so you can go into more floodgates as wanted. I will be playing Summon Limit. Very good card. Sorry. Okay. Summon Limit. So we've gone over the whole deck, basically, and we've gone over cards you can play. So this is kind of just what a standard list looks like. You want some going second cards in case your opponent makes you go second, and this heavy meta of just Adamancipator, Eldritch, combo Eldritch, specifically Synchro Eldritch, they will combo off. you have little to no response for that. So what you kind of have to do is rely on floodgates, etc., and Dark Ruler no more. It will lock your opponent out of their negates for the turn. If they play Appaloosa, then Appaloosa will be permanently negated. Or, sorry, it won't be negated permanently, but it'll go down to 0 attack once it's not negated anymore. So very good there. But yeah, I think this is kind of what the standard looks like. You play some floodgates, etc. It's floodgate.deck. Now, there's also the extravagance variant, where in which it's less popular, but it still happens. Let's look at some test hands. What some test hands will do. Okay. So you have some cards right here, right? So you have your Heritage, you have your Disciples. Both are very good, but what do you do, right? Okay, so what this one does is you can draw cards equal to the number of True Draco and True King card types sent from the field to the grave. So basically, when you tribute summon, you send something to the graveyard, and then what's going to happen is you just draw for that. So pretty interesting. And this one just recycles. Right now, the recycling is not important to us, so I'm going to tribute that off. Okay, we're not going to use Disciples effect because that's not very good right now, and we will draw one card. Okay. Now we will set summon limit and pass turn. Is this a very threatening board? No, but it is still very powerful. You have Summon Limit, which is a powerful floodgate that allows your opponent to only summon twice, and you have Majesty Maiden as a disruption, which will add advantage to your hand, allowing for you to have more plays next turn. Okay? So, let's see what this deck actually does, right? So let's go to a AI duel, because those are the easiest to get and finish fast. What? No. Oh, it says goat. I don't know why it always switches to the goat format. It's kind of weird. But yeah, we wanted to keep it on a, let's see. I'll just go NA. It's easier that way. Okay. As you saw, the deck was TCG legal. It's fine. But we will be playing against, let's see, AI Zodiac. You know, they're not a bad AI deck. Okay? Hi, I'm Winebot Ignite, but I'm not very smart. Sure, dude. Okay. First, because we have traps and stuff. So, haha. Okay. So we're gonna just set something and pass, right? Right now, I don't think it's important to actually use these or that, so we're not gonna set anything else, right? So that's gonna be everything we do. But we will, however, flip Skill Drain. Oh, wait, no, what's that? Oh, well, that sucks. Ow. Okay. Yeah, so this deck does hard lose to a Feather Storm Duster. Good thing that's not in the meta anymore. Yeah, that kind of sucks. See, kids, that's why that's banned. I hope that makes sense. But I guess you guys do understand how this deck works now. It basically just relies on those cards. It's a lot weaker without Masterpiece, and with Diagram to 1, it's a lot less consistent. But the deck can still hold its own, and all in all, I kind of just looked up searches of what was most popular when people found my videos. For some reason, it was True Draco. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's test it out. So this is kind of just a practice build. You guys can mess up on your own with it. Sorry, not mess up. Just mess around with it. There. Okay. So see you guys next time.